Welcome to Tripoli, my friends. Now, you might be asking yourself what the hell we are doing here. Well, the truth is there is a car bomb factory, a Hezbollah car bomb factory in the area, and we've gotten the okay from the actual Libyan government to head over here and try and deal with the situation. I am going to, of course, just have our forces ready to fire, but we are landing on the beach here and moving inland to try and take that location from Hezbollah. At some point, I am going to be dropping some artillery rounds on the enemy, and we also have an informant in town, just to keep an eye on the situation. The one unit I will not open up with, we'll just quick move with this guy, try and get over to those buildings if we can, is going to be the 3rd combat vehicle. And let's go ahead and get this operation underway. Hooah! Now, they're not supposed to know we're here. You are not supposed to know we're here, but something tells me they're going to know exactly where the hell we are. Again, I'm unsure of how close we can get before contact starts to be established here, although I believe we're spotting a potential vehicle here at the end of the street. This is probably really risky, but I'm going to push forward here. I'm going to hunt the rest of the way, and I'm going to end up dismounting our units over in that building. We'll do the same with this unit. I'm going to just kind of... The thing is, I'm going to go behind this unit just to be extra safe. Do this, and then hunt up this road, and, of course, dismount in more or less the same area. And with this one, we can actually kind of keep that movement. I guess we'll also try to go into the same general area. And if we wanted, like, I believe we could even start calling in artillery right now. Nope, it's denied. So I believe it's only our corps commanders that can call it in, or the commanders of these units right here. I don't like that he's going the long way, man. That's not what I wanted. All right, here we go. Well, too late to change it now. Okay. Potentially some additional units. Here's what we're going to do, folks. So I'm going to take these guys. Look at how many infantry we have there. That's fantastic. I'm just going to get to level 3 here. I don't want to go to the roof just yet. With the machine gun, I am going to quick move with him, get him onto the roof of this building. We should probably do the same with the rest of these infantry units, is really start dismounting and taking these buildings. We don't necessarily have to get on the top floor. I just want to establish control over them. Level 2. And besides that, I think I want to keep the movement more or less the same. Let's go, boys. You can see just about everybody's got NVG goggles, just in case we need them. AT-4 rockets, plenty of machine guns as well. I mean, just these guys are definitely rocking it in terms of the equipment here. And there we go. Gunfire has erupted right from that building. Of course, we were trying to go to a somewhat farther one, but we are opening up. Thankfully, the vehicle is here. Light them up, light them up, light them up. Want to make sure those units are destroyed. Unfortunately, losing 3 men right there, just in the first couple of seconds of being in this location. We know that Hezbollah knows we're here now, and they are going to come prepared. So one thing I might want to do, first things first, I'm going to change the trajectory of some of these men. Let's just cancel that. We're just going to immediately quick move them. Or as a matter of fact, we'll do one better. We'll hunt move them into this building. Just getting on the first floor here, because I want to provide some... counterfire, of course. Same with this guy. Just cancel that. Quick move him to the first floor. And we can do the same thing with this anti-tank team. We're going to get them on the second floor over here. With the team that just arrived, we've already had some fighting going on in these areas. So I'm just going to shoot him right on through. into this building, get on the second floor. This guy over here, get on the second floor. And as for our leader, our officer, I want him in this building on floor number 3. I still want to keep this guy here because they can provide pretty nice fire support. We're going to just kind of push them up, get even a little bit closer. And as for our infantry, we might just want to let them get on that position. Although, you know what? I think I want them on the roof. All right, let's try that. Get to your positions, man. Looks like we might have enemies in the actual building itself. Hot damn. Yep. Sure enough, let's back up a bit. My goodness, they were just focusing on us. There's a sniper in this location. We got there, spotted the sniper. More enemies in that location. I hope we start getting some return fire soon. There we go. Let them have it, boys. Let them have it. Look at that, man. We are just having a serious damn battle here with Hezbollah. They are all over the damn place here, so I think we just need to turn these buildings into a damn fortress. These guys, unfortunately, that first squad, they got chewed up, man. So altogether, 6 losses in that squad. We're going to have to be more aggressive with these guys, of course, get them in those frontal buildings and just keep on firing. These guys are doing great. They're already lighting up Hezbollah units right there. The only thing I'm really going to change, as for the machine gun, I think we can actually deploy this thing. Yeah, let's deploy the weapon. But for the infantry units, I want them to quick move into this building right here, level 2. And I am going to push through with this vehicle again to kind of turn it into a firing position on its own. As for the rest of my men, I think I'm going to let them hold their positions. These guys that are hurt, do we leave them here on the roof? I think we push through to level 2 here. Got to start getting through these buildings. We can't have a location where they start opening fire at us out here. Although we have not sent in any artillery yet, we could have called in arty there. I guess I want to get a better position, or a better indication of where the enemy positions are. There's got to be some back here, so we might just drop some artillery strikes right on that location. All right, getting towards objective Bravo. Light them up, boys. Light them up. Nice. That's a penetrating hit there on that vehicle. Although, look at that RPGs. They ended up hitting one of their own buildings. Absolute hell out here, but we are finally opening up with that vehicle, which is what I want to see. Another penetrating hit. Let's see what we're hitting here. It looks like it could be a car bomb. This is actually a car bomb factory that we're hitting. However, could also just be a regular vehicle, and we're trying to hit that AT unit back there. All right, let's back up. We spotted the sniper. We definitely spotted the sniper. He's been just tagging our boys left and right here. Yup, he's there. I think we may have gotten him, man. He's right there. Son of a bitch. That sniper is a real pain. Now, we did get some additional reinforcements. In this case, it's going to be second wave engineers. But what I'd like to do right now is do some howitzer shots. And again, it's got to be something that we can see. So we might need to get a little closer, because we're not really getting much of a visual. Obviously risky, but we're going to push into the compound, get into that level 1. And from there, I'm going to hunt into the level 2 over here. We're going to do the same thing with this unit. We are going to go ahead and we are going to hunt into the level 1 over here, and then we are going to hunt into the level 2 over here. So again, just kind of clearing those buildings is going to be very important. And I might as well keep on pushing forward with these vehicles, just keep them in the fight. Deal some additional damage to the enemy, of course. Same thing with this guy. Push through, push through. Let's go. Watch out, boys. Don't run over your own men. That's right, we didn't move in the combat engineers. We will bring them in next turn. We've got a lot of combat engineers there. And we could certainly use some reinforcements for this fight. I think we cleared out the snipers there. Alright, we're spotting Objective Alpha. Making it into Building 1. So far, pretty safe. I believe our guys are still dealing with that damn sniper. Here we go. Alright, some enemy vehicles here, actually. Supply vehicles, and it looks like we also got a wonderful... Let's back up a bit. I want to watch that. Because that is a proper gunfight against the insurgents in that part of the building. There we go. Looks like we got overwhelming firepower here. Yep, one down. Good shooting, boys. Good shooting. Don't let them use those vehicles against us. And, oh my goodness, there is a whole squad in there, guys. We're doing a damn good job pushing through right now. Look at that. Plenty of enemies in that building. We've got a lot of work to do here. All right, let's not forget about those engineers. Let's bring those guys in, just to the front line here. And you can see that's the second wave of invasion. So we're going to bring them in. We're not even going to have them open up. What opening up means, for those of you that don't know, is essentially, you know, having them have their weapons outside of the vehicle, prepared to engage. We don't need to do that. We just want them to get to this location, pretty much. Although, you know what, on the farthest one, I might have them open up, just because it is closest, or it's going to be closest to the enemy locations as well. So let's do that, just as a precaution. And we're bringing this guy into... What I'm trying to do here is really just extend the line of contact. So we only really have these two buildings under our control. Really, actually, more like just this central building. We need to spread out a bit, you know, guys. We can't just stay here all comfortable. So I'm also going to take the machine gun. I'm going to be moving them into this building. I know for a fact that the enemy's got a lot of troops there, so we want to try and target that. Let's get our anti-tank group in here. I don't think there's much else we need to do with this guy, except maybe order a hunt into this building to clear the road to level 2. But of course, we're still going to be engaging the enemies right there. There's plenty of snipers on location, of course. This is a dangerous area. So let's make it happen. I think that's sufficient for now as our reinforcements get here. Come on, boys. And since they are, of course, still on the hunt maneuver, they will still engage with the enemy here before moving. There we go. Look at that. Enemy moving across the road. Oh, my goodness. Goodness gracious. Good shooting, boys. Got another one. No, we might have to actually just keep pushing through. I thought we were going to be able to handle it pretty easily. But there's still enemies over there. They've kind of pushed to the back of this group of buildings. Look at that. Beautiful. Our vehicle is actually taking care of them. Wait a minute. I hope that's not an S-Assad bomber. That would be a problem. All right. Yep, we're actually still lighting them up. And they're being lit up from multiple locations. So I think anybody in that building is going to be either dead or pretty close to it. And let me just back up a little bit, because I want to see how did our infantry do clearing this building. Alright, reinforcements didn't have any issues getting here. The only issue is the time it's taking them to actually make it here. But it also looks like our infantry here did not clear the building. We're going to have to order them to do that before we do anything else. So I'm just going to quick move here. It's not much of a clearance with a quick move and no hunt. We'll hunt into level 2 of this building, and after we're done there, we will quick move into this building over here, level 2, and hopefully get some lateral fire on the enemy. The reason I'll leave this unit here is he's actually providing protection to our guys crossing the street. As for this machine gun, let's deploy it. And we're going to take these gentlemen here. We are going to first pop smoke. Not even sure we necessarily need to right now, but just sort of a precautionary measure, and I'm going to push into level 1 on a hunt here. Let's keep the rest of our boys in position. We might as well move the AT unit as well. Get them over here into level 3. I mean, there could be any number of enemies in here, so this is pretty unsafe. And again, with the machine gun, no real need to keep them here. We'll put them there and put them on the roof. You know what else I'll do? I will hunt forward with this guy. Just continue looking for enemy targets. Alright, here we go. The attack continues. Holy hell, we just got out of the way of that RPG. Our men had just left the building there. That just goes to show you how close these fights can be. You know, just how close you can get to absolutely obliterating an entire team. Jeez. Here we go, moving across the street, anti-tank group. Get them, boys. One down. Light him up, light him up. Vehicle sees him. You gotta get him with those damn grenade launchers. Good shooting. Good shooting. It looks like we also are hitting a vehicle that a potential sniper team is moving up from. That is surprising. Even more of a reason to hold this position with this infantry for now. What we can also do is, instead of just doing a direct move over to the building, we'll simply make it a hunt. And we are going to very quickly move these infantry units out of that vehicle and into corresponding buildings. Again, trying to expand that line. I'm going to do the same over here, get that guy to level 2. And this is a command team, so let's just move them into one of the available buildings. These guys, we can kind of push them over here with the rest of the men, get them on level 2. We're eventually going to want to move these men out as well, but for now I'm going to play it fairly safe. Let's put these guys on the roof to get a real overview of the situation, and then we are going to advance towards Objective Bravo. I wonder if there are any additional objectives around. I don't think so, although we got a nice scout sniper team here that I've sort of ignored. So let's bring in the sniper. Quick move. The scout team over here. Let's hope that there are no Hezbollah units over there on the edge of town. Hope they knock out that sniper team like right now. Nice. Light them up, boys. Man, our guy's got to go back to the range. That's one down, but that took way too long just to knock one down. There we go. Another one down. Love to see that. Additional reinforcements arriving, of course. And at some point, we're going to have to make the charge across the street, which is going to be likely just as deadly. But it's the only way we can move up to Objective Bravo and wrap it up here. So what I'm going to do, I'll bypass this building. Just keep pushing, really. We'll get to level 1 here, because we are very close to Objective Alpha. We'll do the same over here. I'm going to get to level 2 of this building. I'll cancel their orders, and I'm going to get to the roof of this building. So again, trying to just get that Overwatch bonus, although we already have a vehicle here who's kind of clearing the way. So with him, I'm just going to pop over here. This is probably very risky. So I'll do like some weird hunt maneuvers where I just kind of am going back and forth behind the lines. Do the same thing with this guy. Push. Hunt. And since our men are already on point, we'll go ahead, we'll open up. We should have been opened up already, that's my bad, and simply hunt forward with this vehicle. And there's no need to keep these infantry here either. So I'm going to push up the right side. We'll have some guys moving up on the left, some on the right. I just think that that's probably the best approach. In fact, I'll even make it a hunt maneuver just to be extra safe. Let's go. Oh boy, there we go. They started firing, and it is, of course, our vehicle here. The amphibious assault vehicle spotting anti-tank infantry. Getting some tremendous hits on that unit over there. Keep it up, keep it up. I love seeing that. I only wish our infantry could run a little bit faster, because we are covering ground, I mean, very quickly. Take a look up here. I can't actually spot any wounded, although the fog of war is in effect. And some air and artillery support. So we've actually been waiting for that air and artillery support. Second floor. If it's clear, I'm not stopping, you know? If it's clear, I just keep pushing. Same thing here. We should not leave these guys out in the open. There's no use for it. So I'm going to start moving them over there. These guys on the right, we will start pushing like up here, as long as we can use the walls as cover, of course. And we're going to get on the roof over here. The reason I'm not moving any farther is I want to be right next to our vehicle, and that's kind of the farthest I'll push, so that we always have the vehicle to support us if it comes to that. And with all this anti-tank, I am expecting to spot some armor pretty soon. The problem is we have to take this restricted area as well. Get the officer in one of these buildings again on the roof, just to keep an eye on everything, all of the situations going on here in the battlefield. And we shall end it there. Holy hell. Holy my goodness! What the... Let's back up a bit. How in the hell? How in the hell? Well, we are at an IED factory. I guess we should have expected that. But did you guys see that? I don't actually think I've ever seen anything visually that impressive in any of the combat mission games. But now we truly know what we're up against, and that is potentially an entire damn factory full of those weapons. In fact, there's another one there. That is a car bomb, my goodness. My goodness, man. There are IEDs exploding all over the place. I'm glad they exploded before our actual infantry made it to that position. But now that we have a whole nother area that we need to take, I'm definitely concerned for the future of the men here on this battlefield. You know, will they make it through to the very end? I'm not sure. But I'm going to let you guys decide what we do next. And what I mean by that is I want you to go ahead and let me know if you want us to advance aggressively here, or if you want us to consolidate our positions and defend. How should we approach this particular objective? I really do want to get everybody's opinion on it in the comments section, and then we will, of course, come out with the second part of the video. Unfortunately, YouTube penalizes videos that are too long, and of course, don't get, like, nobody's going to watch an entire 1 hour of combat mission. I know some of you guys will. I really appreciate it, but not everyone will, so we're trying to break this up into episodes. I hope you understand. I will not make this, I won't call the next episode, like, episode 2 or anything, because For whatever reason, when we do episode 2, episode 3, we get less views. If we just continue the series but change the name of the episode slightly, it does better. So I'm just going to... The next combat mission video you see will be a follow-up to this one. Put it that way. Thank you so much, guys. Only the first 11 minutes of this beach invasion of Libya, and a very interesting turn of events so far. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I'd love to see what you guys think down below. Take care, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and become members if you haven't already. I really appreciate it.